Good evening, everybody. My name is Mark Krebs. I'm a team leader with Team Sunset, part of Team Empire and Team Rising Tide. Welcome to tonight's e-marketing training with Branchup. I just a little bit about myself. I have been with Archer and Evolution Travel for about 23 months now, just shy of it. But I have been a travel agent for the past nearly 10 years. So I've been doing this for a very long time. But I just found Branchup when I started with Archer, and this e-marketing feature has been a godsend to me in terms of getting clients. So that's what we're going to go over tonight. So let's go ahead and get on with the training. And it works out perfectly because they are getting ready to send out a new newsletter. So first of all, I do want to point out that there is a glitch in the system where it says your Facebook apps are not connected. Just when you log into your Branchup, just go ahead and click on Reconnect Facebook and it will reconnect. They are still posting to your Facebook accounts. So I do want you to be aware of that glitch in the system. But tonight's training is all about the e-marketing app. So when you log in to Branchup, you're going to see this screen. Your homepage, your Facebook app, your LinkedIn app, and your e-marketing app. This is what we're going to be going over tonight is the e-marketing app. So you just click on the drop-down arrow, and you can see your calendar, your contacts, and your signature. The first thing that I'm going to show you guys is the calendar. So let me minimize that. There we go. Let me turn off my sound. So this is the newest Branchup e-marketing newsletter that's going out. You can see it has my header on it with my name and my branding, just like everything else that Branchup sends. Then they create this e-newsletter for our clients on our behalf. So if you scroll down, you can read all about what they're sending out, and you can put in your own hashtags. So for this one, it's a multi-generational group e-newsletter. So the travel inspirations, multi-generational travel ideas is the subject of this e-newsletter that's going out on Thursday. It is always editable until 2:30 p.m. local time. So they always send it out at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So 12:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 Mountain, 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern is the cutoff for making any edits to it, such as adding hashtags or additional calls to action. As you can see here, it's got my signature, and I'll show you how I created that. There are more travel inspirations, ads that will lead right back to you if your clients click on these. And some of these are just the ads that Branchup has already run. So we've got AMA Waterways going right now. We've got Celebrity Cruises. We've got ALG Vacations, all of which we're part of. Virgin Voyages. And then it's got my footer. To subscribe to my email newsletter. And an unsubscribe button, which is required by law to have on here. Now let's take a look at the signature feature. If you just click on signature, it's going to bring up this page here. This is how your signature is going to show. So your first and last name is what I would suggest. If you have any professional designations, like a certified travel counselor or certified cruise counselor, anything like that, it's recommended that you use those. Then you can add your social media links to your e-marketing so that people can just click and go straight to your social media pages. So as you can see, I've got 5 of them: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and X, or Twitter. And then you can choose to display your agency address in the e-marketing footer. And I do that just to show people where I am located. so that if they're looking for a local travel agent, because most of my contact list is located in South Dakota, this way they can see that I am located locally or regionally to them. And so I'll get more people reaching out to me to book their trainings or to book their travel, not their trainings, because that's what I'm doing tonight, but to book their travel. You do not have to have that. It'll just redistribute it through Branchup, 630 Millback, Vancouver, BC, and then their zip code or their postal code. But I like to have my address on there. But again, you do not have to. So that's how you create your e-marketing signature. And again, if you look at it, if you look at the signature on the bottom of the e-marketing, you see it's got the links to all my social media pages right here. And then at the very bottom, I have it connected to my email, to my messenger, and to my website as well. So, and those are standard that you guys set up when you first set up your Facebook app. And they're on the header and footer of your Facebook app as well. And then I've got my address right down here at the bottom. All of our seller travel numbers and everything is in order for Branchup to be able to distribute this to my clients. Now, here's how you guys go ahead and add contacts. And again, for those of you who are team building, what you can do is you can actually download from Calendly or whatever calendar application you're using to schedule your client or your prospects, the email list, and turn that into an e-marketing list. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a single contact today. And you can do this singly as well. And I just added a new contact, simple as that. It gives you your total audience. So 3,581 people read my emails or receive my emails. I've had 106 people opt out of receiving my emails, and there are 424 total undeliverable emails. Okay? Now, there is a way that you can upload everything like a full contact list. So let me get back into the default list and let me scroll down here. If you go down here to batch operations and click on upload contacts, all you have to do is create an Excel spreadsheet, which contains the email, first name, and last name of your clients. Okay, and that's it. You can delete all the extraneous information and then copy and paste and move everything to the right way so that it shows. This is not a huge emailing contact list, Robin. I've seen ones that are tens of thousands. And that's my goal, because I have 2.5 months worth of Calendly contacts to go through and upload tonight before this next Branchup email goes out. Because I also create my own email newsletter in Ionos, which is my web server, on the weeks that Branchup does not send. So it's every other week for Branchup. So it's usually the second and fourth weeks of the month. So I create my own newsletter as well, the first and third week. So every week my clients are getting something from me talking about what's going on in the travel world. So let me download an example Excel file here, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like, what it's supposed to look like in Excel. And of course, it's not going to open up for me. So let me just go into a Calendly file and download the contacts from today's meetings. So let me just get into my Calendly here quick. And I'll show you guys how to do this. So again, if you're using Calendly, you can do this. You go into scheduled events, you go into past, click on the meeting that you want to export. So I'm going to export the 10 a.m. meeting or the 8 a.m. meeting from our team. You click on export. It's going to bring up a zip file. You just open up the Excel sheet. And what I do is I delete all the extraneous information that I don't need. And then I cut and paste. And now I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it as a Excel file. Let me just double check and make sure. Yes. June 24, 8 a.m. Change the CSV, the common delineated, to an Excel workbook, and then save it. I'm going to go to more options, and I'm going to place it where I want it to go. And I want it to go into this. So Branchup, e-marketing, list, Calendly, 2:24, 8 a.m. meeting. Something like that. I'm going to save it, close out of that, and now we're going to go back into Branchup. We're going to browse for the file. And now I'm just going to double click on it and upload it. And I'm going to confirm that I have consent. And I'm going to upload the file. And now it's importing. And these 10 people will get my newsletter on Thursday. It's that simple. So if you guys aren't team building, but you have a list of clients, you can put that list of clients into an Excel spreadsheet and use that in order to start creating your Branchup e-marketing list. Or you can upload them one at a time, like I just showed you. But it's so much easier to do it in an Excel sheet and then upload it like this. Now I'm going to click on my contacts. And it's still uploading. So this number should be 3591. So it says my contacts table is being updated. This process can take a few minutes. So, but that's how simple it is, guys, to add contacts to an email list in Branchup. And this way, you don't have to create your own e-marketing newsletter. Branchup does it for you. Robin, I have two different mailing lists that I use. I use my Calendly list, and I use a database of all of the athletic directors and activities directors in the state of South Dakota for the high schools. That's how I built it that large. So, are there any other questions about how to create your contacts list? Yes, you can add it without using an Excel sheet. All you have to do is click on this add contact and you can add them one by one. So create yourself like a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. And let's see if Google Sheets will actually allow you to save it as an XLS. Because that's something I actually haven't come across. So blank spreadsheet. Let's do this one. File. Okay, so you can put it into a Google Sheet and download it as an XLSX. So you are able to do that.
Like babies and be hand.
So I hope that helps you, Robin, to make it a little bit easier to upload that contact list from a spreadsheet. All you have to do is download it as an XLSS. And that's good for me to know too, because that's something I didn't know. I learned something on my trainings all the time. So, but are there any other questions about the Branchup? And if you came in late, I saw we had somebody come in late. I will be sharing this training to the team chats as well. All right. Well, if there are no other questions, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this training up. It was short, sweet, and to the point. So thank you all for being here tonight to learn about the Branchup e-marketing feature. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you guys on some of my other trainings. I do trainings every Tuesday night at this same time. Next week's trainings is on booking domestic and international airfare. So I just had to take, yeah, so you can do this for team building, Susan. What are you using, Calendly? Or are you using a different program? Hey, Darzonia. Yeah, so Branchup, what I do is I download my Calendly contacts and I upload that contact list to Branchup. And when I download it, I just eliminate all the extraneous information and I just leave the email address, the first name, and the last name. And I also include all the ones that I cancel out because you never know when those people are going to need trips as well. So I've probably got, I don't know, 2,000 more contacts to upload tonight and tomorrow before the next batch runs out. I need to get better at doing it every week. So, but I'm backed up about 2.5 months right now. So, but that's how I do it. So are there any other questions about doing this? Yeah, no problem, Michelle. Well, thank you guys very much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Again, for those of you who came in late, I will be posting the recording in the chat or in the team chats. So you guys will just ask your mentor for them. They'll be able to get them for you. So thank you all very much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe and go Team Evolution. Have a great rest of your night, guys.